Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Lori Albert. My name is Lori Albert and I am a medium and intuitive. Spiritually Speaking is a feel-good, interactive, intuitive conversation that embraces all things spiritual. Each week we discuss different spiritual or life topics. I have occasional guests on, and I take your calls on the spirit line for viewers to be part of the conversation or if you'd like to receive a reading. So, welcome to the show. It's going to be an interesting show because I've sort of decided how I'm going to do things a little bit differently. Not too much, but just a little bit differently this week. So, I'm kind of excited. I get excited about the silliest things, whatever. Anyway, what a crazy couple of weeks it's been. I have to say, I've been like, okay, so I've had guests on the last couple of weeks, and my daughter was home, and it was her 21st birthday. So yeah, so I was eating and drinking, and oh my God, kind of thing. So I'm back. I'm back in the I'm back into who I need to be in the world, I guess you could say. Oh, hello, Delia and Eric and Laurel. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining. I'm excited. It's going to be fun tonight. I promise you guys. We're going to have a good night. I want to sage first. Oh, you're so sweet, Delia. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so first we're going to sage and we're going to say our little prayer because I've decided that this is like the best way to start the show, right? Because it extends not just through my set here and all of that stuff, but it also extends through the house, and it also extends through to you guys. I love this idea. Anyway, I'm in a good mood tonight. Can you tell? Oh, and you know what else I did this week? I started a cleanse. That's always fun, right? Oh my gosh. I'll tell you guys about that later. Okay, so here we go. Okay, here we go, finally. All right, so we'll say the prayer. I break up and release all stagnant and negative energy from this place. May peace, light, and divine love protect us and be ever present. So, thank you. Oh, that's so beautiful. I just can't say enough about sage. If you're feeling down, if you're feeling like, oh man, a couple of days when you just don't feel right, sage. I'm telling you. Sage my car a couple of weeks ago. Oh yeah, I sage everywhere. So anyway, okay, so I started a cleanse this week, and those things are fun. I've done them for years because I'm all into cleaning yourself out and all that kind of stuff, not to get gross, but and all of that kind of stuff, and you're supposed to do it in like the spring and the fall. Not exactly sure why, but you're supposed to do it in like the spring and the fall. And you know what? I was like, I'm going off, I'm on a couple of different meds for arthritis and stuff. So I decided to go off of it, and everybody knows, doctors knows, it's not like I just rogue. But oh my gosh, it's been great. I feel alive. I feel free. So, not condoning anything like that, but you know what? Talk to your medical physician or whatever. I know, I have to say that. So anyway, okay. So I am going to, Eric says the equinoxes restore balance. I'm here to tell you, I feel so balanced lately. It's like pretty great. And Selena, hi, how are you? Thanks for joining. Okay, I want to tell you guys, I want to read to you the ruling planets astrological forecast for the week. It's pretty crazy, and you have to know that Christopher Renstrom, rulingplanets.com, he writes these in advance. Okay, so when I read this to you, know that he wrote this in advance. This is how good he is. Okay. So this is for all of us for this coming week, okay? It's for everybody. This is what it says, and it ends well, just know. We live in angry times. Nowadays, you can experience hostility in all kinds of places. Maybe it's free-floating anger in the workplace, road rage on the commute home, or talking heads hollering from the screen. It's hard to rise above the situation when so many people are intent on rattling your cage. Yet the first quarter moon in Libra on July 19th, which is 2 days from now, comes as a reminder of the strength of civility. Civility isn't some quaint term. It's what makes our civilization civilized. It materializes in a variety of guises like courtesy, manners, protocol, and good sportsmanship. What do you think keeps opposing teams from killing each other at the end of a game? Good sportsmanship. You are not going to get what you want by escalating a confrontation. However, if you take a couple of steps back and dial it down, you will. Put forth your best self, and you just might see the other side do the same. Pretty darn fascinating, don't you think? I mean, okay, so I try not to do politics, but boy, that's kind of interesting that he would write all that, right? And you know what? I've been feeling that way. Like, I've been feeling like, and I don't get this way. People are pushing my buttons and stuff, and it's like, what is going on? But we will see, take a couple of steps back, dial it back. I love that because that's actually goes into the topic of what I want to talk about today. And, oh, hello, we've got Shauna and Jamie and Laurel. Oh, Laurel, voice and manner. Oh, you're a Libra. Yep. I love Libras. My mother and my father, my mother is still alive, and they're both Libras. I love Libras. So, at any rate. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to do a meditation. I'm going to give you guys the chat question, and I want to share with you guys a couple of things about some spiritual teachers that I really love and have loved for years. And what I'll do is, and then that should take us to, and that should only be maybe 20 minutes or so. And then what we'll do is I'll take chat questions and I will take your calls. So I figured let's do it all at once instead of sometimes throughout the course of the night. So I will open up the phone lines very soon, I promise. Because I can tell, oh my gosh, you know what, it's so funny because I can tell before I do the show if there's going to be calls. I can just tell. It's the craziest thing. I mean, I don't know why I'm so shocked by it. I don't know why I'm so shocked, but hi Tasha, hi Holly, how are you guys? Thanks for joining. Okay, so we're going to do the meditation first, and then we're going to get into the chat question. I can't wait to hear what you guys say to the chat question. Okay, so this is going to be great. This meditation that we're going to do is going to be about being present. Okay, so being present. Okay, this is, I really hope you guys have time to do this. If not, you can always come back, go to YouTube, go to my YouTube channel. You can always come back and do it later. It's fantastic. Okay, so let's relax our bodies a little bit. I learned a new thing the other day. David G., who I just think is an amazing meditation teacher. He starts out meditating with his palms down so that it's grounding. I thought that was kind of cool. So, so with your palms up or palms down, whichever way you feel led to do, get comfortable and get yourself relaxed. Okay. And let's consider, as we take some deep cleansing breaths, let's consider where our favorite place is to be, to sit, to just relax and be in the quiet. Where is that? Is that at the beach? Is it by the lake? Is it on your porch? Or how about a field? Just sitting in a field, flowers. Or is it even in your bedroom? I want you to imagine yourself sitting in your favorite place. Let's take a couple deep cleansing breaths. And let it out. Good. Let's take one more deep breath in. And let it out. I want us to become aware of our bodies as we're imagining ourselves in our favorite place to meditate. Let's imagine our bodies. Let's pay attention to our heads. Let's focus on our head. Top of our head where the crown chakra is. Your scalp. Just call attention. Just focus on the different areas. Your ears, your nose, eyes, your mouth, the back of your neck, the front of your neck. And let's move down a little bit to our chest and our shoulders. just put some attention on your shoulders and try to relax. Relax every part of your body. Go down your arms, your elbows, and wrists, and your fingers. Let's relax your arms, and then your chest. Try to pay attention to where your heart is, and your rib cage. Just try to relax it all. Moving down to your abdomen and your stomach, relax that. And further down to your pelvis and your hips. Just put your attention on all the areas of your body. And your upper thighs, your knees, your calves, and your feet. Just imagine yourself completely relaxing in your back, now let's also become aware of our bodies or our emotions. What are you feeling right now? Are you feeling peace? Are you feeling joy? Are you feeling frustration? Are you sad? What is it that you're feeling right now? And it's okay to own it. Own whatever the emotion is that you're thinking of. If you're happy, own it. If you're angry, own it. Let's consider that relaxation or peace, the peace we feel, can be there whenever we need it. Let's take any sort of negative emotion that we're feeling and try to just move it to a place of peace, just a little bit. Be present. Get into a place of gratitude to be sitting at the beach, or even if it's just your living room. Let's consider the emotions love and joy, and consider that they're right there in front of us when we choose to accept them and allow them into our being. All with gratitude in mind. Let's take a deep breath in. Namaste. Oh, so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And I know I say this, you guys hate when I say this, but it's just Spirit gives this to me before I do these shows, and I'm so grateful because I just get so much. I know I'm the one saying it, but I feel so relaxed after I do them. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Nadine, thanks for joining. Hi, everybody. Okay, so we are going to start with our chat question of the day. Debbie, hi Debbie, thanks for joining. How are you? Okay. So we're going to start with our chat question, and I'm going to talk a little bit about what our spiritual teachers have to say about all this stuff, right? All right. What emotion do you choose today? What emotion do you choose? All day today, I kept saying, Nikki, how are you? Thanks for joining. I kept saying to myself all day, I'm happy. I am happy today. My receptionists think they must think I am nuts. Because I kept walking out going, I'm happy today. Are you guys happy? Today's a happy day. They just I'm sure they think I'm nuts, but that's okay. Oh, hi, Nikki. Delia almost fell asleep. That happens, and it's okay if you fall asleep. I love that. That's okay. So, Nikki, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read your question a little bit later. I want to talk about some of the stuff that I've learned about spiritual teachers and how to stay upbeat. So I'm going to come back to your question a little bit later. I'll be doing that maybe in 10 minutes or so, okay? So just want you to know. And hi, Kathy. Hello. Okay, so what is your emotion that you choose today? I want you guys to write it in the chat if you can, if you feel so. And it's okay if it's not happy, love, joy. It doesn't have to be that. It can be, I am super frustrated, or I am super jealous today. I am jealous. Or it could be anything, whatever it is. Oh, and thanks for saying you like the background. Yeah, this is my backyard. No, it's not. I would love for this to be my backyard. This is where I would meditate. This is one, I would meditate on the beach or here, right? I mean, oh my God, it's just beautiful. Anyway, so that's the case with that. Okay, so here's the reason why I'm bringing all this up. People ask me all the time, why do you stay so positive and up? And why are you so happy? Are you ever down? Is there ever a time when you're down? And, it's just really funny because I make a choice. And I make a choice in that. And I choose, today I chose happy. Honestly, some days I choose to be sad. That's my choice. I'm a human being. I'm a spiritual being having a human experience, and it's okay. And Debbie says that she's frustrated, and Kathy says tired, and that's okay. And Holly, hopeful, that's all right, whatever it is. But the thing is to own it, and to just realize that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, right? Gandhi says. Okay, so now to further this, I want to talk about what some of the great spiritual teachers have to say about this. Gandhi said, and this is one of the two quotes that I like to say that I live my life by. Gandhi said, happiness is when you think. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Okay, so that's happiness. Pretty cool. And then Maya Angelou, who happens to be one of my all-time favorite people just in the world. And I can write this out for you guys because it's so powerful. This is what she had to say. You are the sum total of everything you've ever seen, heard, eaten, smelled, been told, forgot. It's all there. Everything influences each of us. And because of that, I try to make sure that my experiences are positive, right? Because, wow, we are who we are, okay? And like I said, it's totally fine. And Selena says she's disgusted. And Nikki says she's happy, even with the rain today. It felt refreshing. See, okay, and that's what I want to say. It's raining, and a lot of people, my husband gets downright sort of sad and depressed when it's raining and when it's dull, because we live in Los Angeles, so it's pretty much always like sunny and stuff. But you know what? It's how you look at it, okay? You can choose happiness. You can choose it, right? Okay, so what I want to talk about today is the law of attraction, okay? I want to talk about the law of attraction because a lot of people have talked to me about this and they don't exactly know what it is, okay? The law of attraction is basically described as this. By placing your attention on something, that is what you get back, okay? If you place your attention on being happy, that is what you will be. Okay, it's pretty basic, but yet that's intense. Okay, and this is one of the things that, okay, so the law of attraction is has been made popular by the movie The Secret, which rocked my world when I saw it, however long ago that was. That was over, like, I had to have been over 20 years ago. It was a long time ago. And a lady by the name of Esther Hicks, she is a medium, and she is a channeler, actually. And so what she does is she channels like a group of entities from the other side. So a group of spirits, a group of like ascended masters and teachers on the other side. She channels them. And she has written all these books, and basically that's what she does. She teaches us. Okay, it's amazing. And collectively, all of those spirits are called Abraham. Okay, I think I need a glass of water. Okay, so this is one of the quotes that Abraham has said that just, this will give you an idea as to what this is. There is a life stream that flows to you, and this is a stream of clarity, a stream of wellness, a stream of abundance, and at any moment, you are allowing it or you're not. When someone else does with this, goes with the stream, what someone else does with the stream or not does not have anything to do with how much of it will be left for you. The stream is as abundant as your ideas allow it to be. You can, it's true, you can do, you can be, you can think anything. Right here, the reason why I did a being present meditation today is because in the here, in the now, how do you really feel? Yes, a lot of people said disgusted or sad or whatever, and I said happy, okay? Because right here, right now, I'm happy, right? I'm thrilled to be here with you guys. You guys all talking to me. Cheryl, hi, how you doing? I mean, it's important to be in the present, okay? Because that is how we get through the hard times, okay? Louise Hay, I want to tell you a little bit about Abraham as well. Louise Hay, who I don't know if you guys know her, but she's like the mother, the godmother, I guess I'll say it, of positive thinking, right? She calls Abraham, the channeled spirits, she calls them the best teachers on the planet today. And Wayne Dyer called them the masters of the universe, okay? On the Abraham Hicks website, there is a synopsis of the teachings, and I am briefly going to go, I don't think I'm going to go through all of them because I want to take your calls and your questions, but I want you to know some of this stuff because we can turn it around. When you're feeling really crappy, when you're feeling disgusted or sad or lonely or whatever, you can turn it around, okay? One of the first things that it says is you are a physical extension of that which is non-physical. And that's basically saying that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, that sort of thing. So imagine that. We are a physical extension of that which is non-physical. So consider that. That's pretty deep. And and I know I'm going to go through these really fast, and I could spend hours on each one because it's pretty amazing. You are here in this body. This is the second one. You are here in this body because you chose to be. Now take that on. Imagine that. You chose this. You chose all of your struggles. You chose all of your happiness. You chose all of your sadness. You chose who you're with, your job. You chose all this prior to. Isn't that crazy? Think that through. If you think that through even further, it kind of makes the crappy things that happen to you in your life not so bad, I think. I don't know, to me. So, and then another one that it says here is you are a creator. You create your life with every single thought, right? We have thousands and thousands and thousands of thoughts every single day. So imagine if you could take some of those negative ones. We all have them. Just because I seem like I'm always happy and I call myself a happy medium, other people call me it too, doesn't mean that I have negative thoughts, right? We all have them. But guess what? I've learned how to turn them around and make them okay, make them better, okay? I'm just going to give you I'm going to give you two more, okay? Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, and this is one of the things it says here. Oh, I love this one. Relax into your natural well-being. All is well, and really it is. All is well. If you think of where you're sitting right now, you're sitting here right now in this spot, and you're watching on the computer or whatever it is that you're doing, or you're making dinner, whatever you're doing, all is well right at this moment. It may not have been a couple hours ago and you brought those bad thoughts with you into this moment, but guess what? Right now, all is well. Right? I love that thought. I mean, I literally could talk about this all day. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. And then I'm going to give you the last one for now. Let's see, which one do I want to tell you? Okay. Okay, this is the last one that I'm going to tell you. Anything that you can imagine is yours to be or do or have. Anything. 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 You know? I mean, we are a spiritual being having a human experience. We can have anything. So that's what the law of attraction is about. What you spend your time focusing on is how your life's going to be. Like, okay, so somebody cut you off in traffic a couple hours ago and you're still steaming about it now, let's just say, right? What good is that doing? What good are those thoughts doing for you right now? They're not. But the reality is that you're sitting here right now watching this show or whatever, and all is well right now, right? All is fine. Things are fine right here, right now, right? That's the beginning of how to turn your thoughts and things around. So, that being said, oh my God, I love you guys. Cheryl and Delia, yes, you could. Your mind is the strongest muscle. It truly is. I'm going to put my glasses on now because I'm going to do some, we're going to get into some readings now. You guys want to do some readings? Yeah. Oh, it's so much fun. You know what? I had so much fun last week with Ed Torres on the show. It was such a riot. Oh my gosh. He is so funny. He couldn't do the lightning round. I said, okay, Ed, we're going to do a lightning round, right? And so I'm like, okay, do the, and he couldn't do it fast because he wants to give everybody like the best reading that they can have. And you know, we do the best we can. So it was cute. So, okay. All right. Oh, Shauna says, she felt the wind today and let it carry negativity away. I wish it was stronger. It's so true. So true. I wish it was stronger too, you know. Okay, so wait, I want to get into, there was one person had a question. It was way up towards the top. Oh, here we go. I have a question. Okay. We have so many spirits in our building, it's becoming normal to see all kinds of spirits. Oh, I love that. For example, the young lady that committed suicide in her early 20s is here. 2 young boys. My husband just waved at them anymore. There's an old man that sits on the couch and watches us sleep. Well, that can be a little disconcerting. The little girl that sits on the entertainment center. How would you advise us to move forward? I'm always saging and cleansing, and I have crystals all over. Well, good for you. I'm glad that you do. That's good because here's the thing. That's quite a bit of spirit activity, and what's really cool is that, oh, and thank you, Shelly. Hi, Shelly. First of all, I want you to know that you have control over it. If you're not comfortable with these spirits there, you have control and you can ask them to respectfully leave. Now, I do things, this is how I would do it, okay? There are many schools of thought, okay? That stupid show, I shouldn't say that stupid show. What is it, like Ghost, I don't remember which one it is, the Ghost Adventures or Ghost whatever. And the guys go in, they're not mediums and they're ghost hunters. And, you know, I have full respect for ghost hunters, but these guys, they would go in and they would try to get the spirits to talk to them. And so they would yell at the spirits. Seriously? So you're just going to make them more mad. I mean, that's stupid. So whatever. At any rate, Okay, so I'm saying all that to say that you can talk to them individually and you can ask them to please leave, okay, if they're bothering you. If they're not bothering you, you can say, look, I respect that you like to be here with us, but let's limit it to these hours. Again, you make the rules, okay? I've had many, many times when I've had people say to me, what do I do? What do I do, you know, about this or that? And I always say, you have control. So keep that in mind. Yeah, so boy, I hope you get that worked out. That's a lot of spirits in one place. Oh my gosh. I mean, you know, seriously, that's pretty exciting. So, okay. So, if you guys have any questions, you can do it on the chat. I am taking calls. Yes, I am. I am taking calls. The spirit line number is 818-835-5885. And if you want to give me a call, that would be great. That would be fine too. I would love that. I love what you guys are saying that Selena says yay on readings. That's great. So yeah, whatever you guys want to ask, bring it on. So that's great. And Nikki said, be more present in this second, in this moment. You decide how to react towards situations that you are in every single moment. It's so true. And if we can, you know, I mean, I can go into that so much further. I just gave you just the surface level on that, but there are so many ways that you can, there really, really are many ways that you can teach yourself, because it's a muscle. It is a muscle that you have to learn how to work, I guess you could say. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but you know. So, yeah. So, oh, Gina says, hi, Lori, is there anything nice coming my way? Oh, my God. That's so sweet. That's just adorable. Anything nice coming your way? Let's see, Gina. What do I got for you? Gina, do you have a dog? I'm seeing an animal around you. I don't know if it's, I can't, you know, you're going to laugh, but I can't tell if it's an in spirit animal or if it's a... if it's in spirit, or if you have a dog, and it's a smaller dog. So Gina, let me know if you have an animal, because something surrounding the animal. I feel like this animal. Interesting. Okay, Gina, you're gonna have to answer me. So okay, I'll get back to you on that. Shauna, just want to know if Gina says yes. So you have a dog. I feel like that there's something good about the dog. The dog is sort of the conduit. You're going to laugh. The dog is sort of a conduit to something good that's going to be happening. So Sandy is your dog's name. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, go out for a walk. I feel like something good's going to happen. You go out for a walk, something good might happen. So imagine that. So that's kind of fun. So, okay. So Shauna says, just want to know if my daughter who passed is around. Oh, Shauna, your daughter is always around you. Always, always, always around you. And I believe that you were the one that called in before, and if I'm wrong, and your daughter was young when she crossed, and that's just that's my memory. That's not spirit. I mean, that's not like spirit. But okay, so. I really feel like that, Shauna, your daughter is leading you to are you like doing some cleaning or something right now? I feel like that there's some cleaning or something going on, and she's trying to help you clean. She's like being like mommy's helper, and I feel like that she's trying to clean. I don't know. I'm seeing her cleaning. I don't know if it's a big clean or a little clean, but I feel like that she's around you helping you clean. So I don't know if she's moving things. Is she moving things? That would be so cool. Well, to me it would be. So yeah, so be aware of that just when you're cleaning. I like that. That's cool. Okay, so Delia says, question. Yesterday I was falling asleep. It felt like I was having a lucid dream. Oh, that's so cool. My girlfriend just had a lucid dream too. When all of a sudden a face appeared, which I felt like it was my brother. I quickly jumped up, but my heart was pounding. Was it him or another spirit, you think? Oh, if you saw him, then it was him. But the thing is you can't react really fast like that. So try to remain calm and try to be calm. I feel like that you were having a visit from your brother, which is so cool. So cool. They, when we go through when we are going to sleep, okay, and we're in that place, that middle place, sort of just going to sleep, I feel like that is the place. And we can have dreams, of loved ones that have passed and stuff too. But I feel like that middle place sometimes is where the lucid dreaming happens, the astral travel, that sort of stuff happens. And what I want to say is that a lot of times, you're in the middle, and then when you jump up really fast, it kind of it makes it all go away. Do you know what I mean? So it brings you out of it like that. So keep that in mind and try to stay calm and just say hi. Talk to him like he's your friend. Well, he is your friend. He's your brother. So talk to him like that. Okay? And just see what happens. See what happens. Always know that you're protected. Always, maybe before you go to bed, ask Archangel Michael to protect you. Okay? Protect you from anything bad that can happen while you're sleeping. So I'll just give it to you like that. So that sounds kind of cool. I wish I could do that. So Holly says, we have major business changes. Do I feel anything either way? Major business changes. Let's see. Lot of hard work ahead. I'm seeing that, which I guess that goes without saying. A lot of hard work ahead, but I feel like that it's going to be tough in the beginning, and it feels like that it will pay off. I feel like that whatever the change is, I feel like you guys have the knowledge, I guess I should say. You guys have the knowledge and the great intentions of what this business is going to be. And I feel like that you guys are smart enough that you'll be able to deal with it. Like the things that are coming on, you're going to hit bumps in the road for sure. But I feel like in the long run, this is like a good change. I feel like that something was, I don't know if there was something wrong before or not, but I'm feeling like there was something not right that needed this to be changed. Things weren't going as you kind of thought they were going to go, kind of thing. So I don't know, I hope that helps. But so Kathy, hi Kathy, any changes for you? Any changes for Kathy? So I try to live my life like I give what I get here. So I'm just going to be honest. I don't see any changes right now for you, Kathy. I don't see any changes. I feel like that things need to stay sort of status quo for a little bit. I'm not saying you're going to stay wherever you are forever. It's not like a forever thing, but I feel like that you're going to stay status quo just for a little bit. It's kind of like the calm before the storm is what I feel like I want to say to you. Okay, so go with that. Move, just enjoy yourself. Enjoy the calm before the storm, because I feel like things might get a little bit busy later on. So, wow, that's kind of fun. And then Laurel says, "Do you have anything for me? Does anyone come through looking for happier days too?" Aw, I hope you have happier days. Do you see it in my near future? Life has been hard for quite a while. Well, I will tell you, first of all, Laurel, that it's been hard. I get that. I can totally sense that. And I feel like the sort of the emotion that I'm feeling about you is like despair. I feel like it's bad. But I want to tell you, go back and re-listen to what I said. And if you want to talk it through on how to create or change the way your mind works, you can do that. We can do that together. I can totally help you with that. So I think you need to start working on changing your thought process. Okay? And you need to say to yourself, maybe, and Louise Hay used to do this all the time. I love her so much, I loved her so much. She would put like sticky notes on her mirror. I know a lot of people that do this. Put sticky notes on your mirror and that everything is going to be okay, right? Everything is going to be okay. Put sticky notes everywhere, positive things, so you can look at it, read it, and say, that's right, everything is going to be okay, okay? So that's kind of more of a psychic thing, I guess, than a spirit, than like a mediumship reading. As far as mediumship goes, let me see, do I sense anybody? Yeah, I feel like that you have a grandfather around you. Oh gosh. Yeah, he's like coming through. Whenever I do this, I get goosebumps on the side of my head when the spirit is strong. So that's why when I go like this, it's goosebumps on my head. Yeah, I never said I was normal, but but anyway, so yeah, I feel like you have a grandfather that just truly just plays with you and loves you so much. Oh my gosh. One of the hardest things that it was for him to do when he crossed over was to leave you. So I feel like that you just have so much love there, so much love from your grandfather. And I feel like I want to say grandpa. I don't know if that's correct, so you can tell me, did you call him grandpa? Yeah, that sort of thing. So, when life gets hard, Laurel, talk to him. Talk to him. He can be your confidant. Even though he's in spirit, he can be a confidant for you. Okay? So, do that. Okay? Okay? And you can always email me if you have any further something you want to talk about. Okay, so Selena says, oh, wait a second. I'm going to go back down here. Did anybody say, thank you, this is so true? Holly says, okay, so let me go back. Okay. Oh, Nikki says she has sticky notes all over her room. That is so good. That is so good. Okay. Selena says she has a question. When I walk into a room, I can pick up on the emotions of the people all around me. It becomes overwhelming. Oh, you're my soul sister. Yes, you are. At times, and would like to know what I can do to prevent someone's bad energy from draining my happiness, but still remain in the room. Oh, friend. Oh, Selena, I hear you. You know what? I had this problem for years and years and years and years and years. Yes, I'm old. I had this problem for so long. And what's interesting about this is that only when I began to really develop my mediumship, I learned how to deal with it. And I didn't know, but what you are is you are an empath, okay? And I don't know if you know anything about this, so I'm just going to kind of be basic right here. But you can always email me or message me through my Facebook page, and we can talk about it. But you are an empath, and that's a good thing, and that's a bad thing, okay? It's a good thing because it's the beginning of the psychic, it's the beginning of the intuition. And I would like to say, just in this interaction, you definitely have spiritual gifts. So, and again, we can talk about that some other time. Or you already know about it, I don't know. However, what I want to say to you about this is that, number one, and I was just talking to another friend about this not too long ago, a blanket of protection is what it's called. And this blanket can be anything that you want it to look like. It can be gaudy, it can be sweet, it can be see-through, it can be whatever you want it to look like. And it's a big blanket that goes all the way around you and, ties at your feet, okay? And this blanket is a spiritual blanket, and nothing spiritual, nobody's energy can penetrate it. God, words. No bad energy can penetrate it, okay? It sounds like that you have it pretty bad, which I get. And I've talked before about me going into Walmart. I haven't been into Walmart in years. I actually don't mind going into Walmart because of the stuff in there, but I can't walk in there. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the owners of the company. I don't know. It's the people in there. I don't know what it is, but I pick up everybody's emotions, and one day I just started to cry. And one day I was in the grocery store. I had to sit down. My daughter was real little, and she was like, "What's wrong, Mommy?" And I'm like, it's like you just need to put that blanket of protection around you. And if it gets really bad, call in Archangel Michael. He is the great protector. And you can Google him and look him up. Archangel Michael will be there in a split second for you. Split second for you if you need him to be. Okay? I could go into far more detail if you want at some other time, but know that that's kind of psychic. So that's exciting, I think. I hope you think. I hope you think so too, so that's good. And you know what? And the last thing I want to say about that is, Selena, is don't let it mess with your happiness, because it can and it does. But you have to realize when you're in those situations, maybe sort of consciously think to yourself, these are not my emotions. These are other people's emotions. These are not my emotions. Okay? Because when you can really consciously say that to yourself, then that makes it a lot easier. Okay? So I will leave you with that. That's great. So good luck to you. Good luck to you. Keep me posted. His face looked so Delia says the face looked different. It was really big. Well, good luck, Delia. It'll be fine. Oh, good. You should always talk to him. You're welcome. Okay, so Holly says, thank you. Nikki says, she'll be changing her job soon. Actually, I feel like, yeah, maybe. I feel like something good's coming around the corner as far as your job. It may not be, you may be changing jobs within the company you're with, but I feel like a change. It doesn't necessarily mean a change with, in going to a whole different company. I'm not sure about that, to be honest. But I sense a change. So, yeah. So let me know how it goes. I'll be curious. Sherry Marie Smith. Hi, Sherry. I'm sorry I've been so busy. I've missed you lately. Aw, you're so nice. Oh my God, that's so sweet. She said that her weeks are incomplete without watching. That's just nice. So Laurel says, spot on, Lori. Thoughts? You think it's your father, not your grandfather. Was he older when he crossed? Because that was, I just felt like he was an older man, and for some reason he felt like more of a grandpa type energy to me. But it could be your father, absolutely. If you were really close to him, it was somebody it was either your father or grandfather. You were really close to him, so that's good. My phone lines are open. If somebody wants to call for a real back and forth, we can do that. Oh, so Laurel says he was 70. So yeah, he did look he looked older, so yeah, that's great. Selena says, yes, it's hard at times. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so welcome. And, I really feel you, Selena, with the empathy. It's a beautiful thing, but sometimes it's not a beautiful thing. So I just want to say that. So there you go. Okay, so, what was it I was just going to do? I was going to say something, or I was going to do something. It feels like I have I do feel like that I have a father figure here, and I don't think that this is, Laurel, I don't think this is your father. I think this is somebody else. I feel like that there's a father figure with me, and he's real, I feel like I'm seeing him sitting down in one, like an easy chair kind of thing, and a little girl comes up to him and runs in his arms and just hugs him, and yeah, and that's really, really sweet. It's a real sweet bond between the father and I feel like that he had a heart attack, and he was a little bit overweight, not massive, not like really, really big, but he was overweight and a little bit, and yeah, so if you can relate to that, if you can understand what I'm talking about, if you want to call in, that'd be great. Or if you'd like to put your thing in there, because I'm going to, we're almost finished with the show. So, but I did want to give you guys a couple of answers to a couple other questions. somebody asked me the other day, and this relates to what I was talking to earlier about Abraham, and that is, what is channeling? Somebody asked me what channeling was, and so I wanted to tell you guys, if you're not familiar with it, it's really, really cool. It's when, and you've probably heard Teresa Caputo talk about how she's channeling the spirits. Well, to me, she is not wrong, okay? She's doing what she's doing. None of this is wrong. I truly believe that none of us are wrong. We may do things completely different. We may have different terminology for things, but none of it's wrong, okay? So I just want to tell you that. But channeling for me is actually when you sit and you start to meditate, and then a spirit comes down and sort of overlays upon you and sort of comes I don't want to say into your body, but kind of comes into your body. Sometimes your face changes when you're watching somebody that's channeling, and they sort of become that person. Not fully, it's not like a possession, don't think that it's like that, but it's like that, only to a lesser degree. I'll just say it that way. Now I'm going to give you all nightmares tonight, but it's not bad, right? And if you go about it with protection, it's fine, okay? If you're doing it and you're being protected, it's fine. But channeling is when it overtakes you, the spirit overlays upon you, and then they can talk to you as if they're that person. And I've channeled, that's like, I really want to get more into channeling, because I really, really, I love that feeling of connection with the spirit. I love that. But what you can do is, anyway, what I was going to say was, a lot of times I've seen a couple of channeling teachers do it, and their face changes. Like, you can see that I saw this man's face change. I am not lying. And he became this other man. It was cool and crazy and weird and awesome all at the same time, right? I mean, you have to have an open mind for some of this stuff, right? You just kind of have to have an open mind for some of this stuff. But at any rate, so I wanted to tell you about that. I also wanted to tell you that I have he's not really a friend, like I know him, but he's a Facebook friend, and he's a teacher of a lot of people that I'm friends with. His name is Thomas John, and he does this show. He has a new show on the Lifetime Network called Seatbelt Psychic. And so basically the premise is just really cool. The premise is this: he's like an Uber driver basically, and the passengers get in the back seat and he gives them a reading. It's hysterical. So check it out. I think it's on Wednesdays. And I have a call. Hi there, you are live on the air with Lori. Who am I speaking to?
Hey Lori, this is Nikki Ross. I was just commenting because I don't get to watch very often, but I'm really enjoying your show tonight.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for writing and thanks for watching. Appreciate it.
Yes. But I did have a question.
Sure.
I don't know if you remember, but I called in probably a couple months ago, and my sister passed away when she was 25, so 3 years ago. Okay. And this weekend we are having her annual, memorial.
Right. Okay.
And I was just wondering, because my sisters are coming into town tomorrow. Oh. So I was wondering, do you have a message for all of us from her?
Oh gosh. Okay, so is there something to do with, this sounds so silly and so generic, but is there something to do with like doves or birds? Like, were you planning on releasing birds, or was there birds at her funeral, or was there like what tell me about the birds. What do the birds mean to you? You don't know?
I don't know about the birds. I know we release balloons every year.
Oh, that's nice. I feel like that it's not necessarily, actually, so when you're doing the memorial thing, are you going to be at her gravesite?
We usually go to where she was found.
Oh, okay.
Like where she passed away.
Okay, so what I would like to say is be aware of any birds. Okay, I feel like that there may be a bird there that is, and it might be her. Okay, so just be really aware of that. Yeah, that feels. Wow, was she and I apologize that I don't remember the reading from before. I do a lot of reading, so I apologize.
Oh,
but
fine.
was she sort of a free spirit?
Yes, very.
Okay.
Free spirit.
Yeah, and I think that's where the bird comes into play, because birds are like free spirited, that sort of thing. She is like, first of all, she's honored that you guys even acknowledge, her crossing. She's like honored that you guys acknowledge that. And, it's interesting because I don't feel like that. Well, let me just say it this way. I'm going to rephrase in my head. Hold on. She's really kind of intellectually thinking her crossing through, and she's saying that this is going to get intense, and I apologize for that, but she's saying that she feels like that she needed to cross when she did, because it was her time, and and I feel like that she's talking about how she kind of knew that it was coming. Did she ever mention?
She always, like, from when we were kids and teenagers and young, she always said that she wasn't going to live very long.
Really?
And we're like, oh, stop.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. And she would always say, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
And she was, like, serious about it.
Yeah.
And all of us would be like, stop saying that,
Yeah.
But no,
of course, right? Because that's what you would say. Everybody would, right? I mean, who's going to say, "Oh, yeah, you're right," But no, she knew, and I feel like that she was intuitive herself. And and she just knew stuff. She wasn't developed in it. It wasn't like a passion or anything. But I feel like that she was intuitive herself, and she just knew, and it's all okay. She wants all of you to know that she is perfectly fine on the other side, and because she knew that she was gonna have a shorter life. She was ready. She was prepared. She was mentally prepared when she crossed. And I want to say it was on a conscious and a subconscious level. So I'll just
really
because
when she passed away, like, we were all obviously very shocked. She was 25.
Yeah.
But she just kind of. But we all always already knew, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, something about us knew, she was fine now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was absolutely fine. Oh, absolutely fine. So what I want you to tell you is, look for the bird, okay, and don't go guessing. Oh my God, is that the bird? Is that the bird? Is that the bird? But you'll know when it's the right one. Okay. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You'll know when it's the bird.
Yeah.
And I said dove, but I don't know if it's going to be a dove or what. I saw a bird that looked like a dove. You know how doves kind of look like pigeons a little bit? That's kind of what it looked like. But and I feel like that it'll stick around for a little while. So and that's her, and she's with you. Oh my gosh, she's just like one of those, like, she would have loved to live in the 60s because she's like free spirited and like that whole thing. She's like,
oh yeah, she had a gypsy soul, that's for sure.
Yeah, so that's really cool.
She was out there, she was crazy, and she laughed. She made everyone else laugh, and
that's good.
She didn't care.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's great. That is so cool. So cool. So, well, much love to you, and I hope that everything goes well this weekend. And let me know if you see a bird.
I will, for sure. Thank you, Lori.
Oh, you're so welcome. Have a great night. Thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
So, yeah, I mean, you know, crazy things can happen. Do you know what I'm saying? Crazy things can happen that way. You never know. And, you know, I just, her spirit was so fantastic. I would love, Nikki, if you're still listening, I would love to give you like a full-on reading because that was so much fun. Her energy is so cool and so relaxed and chill. So it was a lot of fun. So, all right. So it is 6 o'clock on the dot. Thank you for joining me. My website is lauriealbert.com. If you'd like to have a reading or something, please feel free to do. And again, I appreciate who each and every one of you guys are to me. I really do appreciate who you are. So until next week, everybody stay happy. Take care.
Thank you for watching Spiritually Speaking with Lori Albert.